The Usyk-Fury press conference went as expected, with no violent outbursts between the two fighters. Instead, they exchanged respectful remarks with each other. However, there was a surprise from the universally recognized reigning world champion, Oleksandr Usyk. What could it be?
What's in the briefcase, Oleksandr?
It's just character.
Usyk arrived at the press conference looking very different from how he appeared during his fight with the Gypsy King. This time, he had a freshly shaved head and was dressed sharply in a fancy suit with a bright red necktie. It was a striking change, and his new look caught everyone's attention. As people took in his new appearance, it was hard not to notice the resemblance to someone else. Do you know who I'm talking about? If you're thinking about the stealth video game character, Agent 47 from Hitman, then you're on the same page. With his clean-shaven head, suit, and red tie, Usyk looked almost like a real-life version of the famous video game assassin. His serious and focused expression added to the similarity, making him seem like he was not just ready for the press conference, but for some kind of secret mission, too. Usyk walked into the conference with a clear message. He's ready to take on Fury once again. Just like in their previous fight, Usyk believes he can land powerful hits and make a strong impact. He came with confidence that he could win. If he was able to stand up to the Gypsy King before, Usyk knows he can do it again. In his mind, nothing can stop him. Not even Fury. Usyk is sure that his punches, which are as strong and precise as bullets, will land on Fury and make him feel the pain. Not backing down, his words and appearance showed everyone at the press conference that he means business. When Fury was asked what he was thinking about his fight with Usyk, he gave a surprising answer. He said that the fight with Usyk was a wonderful time. Fury even admitted that Usyk won the fight fair and square. But if you remember, that's not exactly what Fury said after the match. Right after the fight, Fury had a very different story about why Usyk won. Back then, Fury claimed that the only reason Usyk won was because the judges and the referee were on Usyk's side. He said that because of the war between Russia and Ukraine, people felt sorry for Usyk, and that's why the decision went his way. Fury didn't believe he truly lost the fight because of Usyk's skills, but instead, he thought the situation with Ukraine influenced the officials.
A fantastic fight, you know. Last time in May, it was a fantastic fight. Oleksandr won the fight fair and square. Just looking to put on a great fight again. You know, it was very close last time. He got it by a point. A little bit more focus, a little bit more lack of complacency, and I should do the job, what I need to do.
After Fury spoke, it was Usyk's turn to answer a big question. The interviewer asked him what his motivation was for this fight, especially since he's facing the same opponent again. Now, you might think Usyk would talk about revenge, glory, or something really inspiring. But his answer was actually pretty surprising. Usyk said he doesn't have any lofty or big motivation driving him. Instead, Usyk explained that what keeps him going is simple: his daily regimen and his concentration. He doesn't need to get all pumped up with emotions or grand ideas. Staying focused on his training and sticking to his routine is what matters most.
What is my motivation? I don't have motivation. Only my regime. Only my concentration. This is my motivation.
Is Usyk's approach enough to defeat the Gypsy King again? He seems to think so. Usyk confidently says that he doesn't need to change much from what he did the last time to beat Fury. This shows just how sure he is of his skills and strategy. It's almost like Usyk is saying that no matter how much or how little he trains, the result will still be the same. Fury is going to face a tough time in the ring. He believes the second fight is going to be another nightmare for Tyson. He doesn't seem worried at all about what Fury might bring to the table. In fact, Usyk seems to suggest that Fury's efforts to improve or change won't make a difference. The Ukrainian champion is ready to repeat his victory and leave Tyson frustrated once again.
Then what you did in the first fight, or was it all just okay?
No.
Now, if Usyk's answer doesn't scare you, I'm not sure what will. His confidence might have sent chills right down Fury's spine. Even though Fury is good at hiding his emotions, deep down, he might feel the sting of Usyk's words. A fighter who has lost before knows that feeling all too well. And when you hear your opponent speak with such boldness, it can make your body remember the pain of that defeat. Of course, to hide his fear, Tyson Fury is saying that this rematch is going to be different from what happened last time. If you didn't know, Fury suffered a big, embarrassing loss to Usyk. It was like watching a battle between Russia and Ukraine, but played out between these two heavyweights. Everyone thought Fury had it in him to win, but things didn't go his way. In the end, Usyk came out on top, and Fury was left mourning his defeat. Fury even suggested that there was some kind of sabotage involved, like the judges or referees were against him. It was his way of trying to explain why he didn't win the fight. Whether or not people believe Fury's theory, the fact remains that Usyk walked away with the victory. Now, what does Tyson mean when he says that this rematch is going to be different? Well, Tyson Fury is known for coming back stronger in rematches. There's a pattern with him. Whenever he fights someone for the second time, he usually ends up knocking them out. This has happened in several of his past fights, and Tyson believes it's going to happen again with Usyk. This trend has always worked in Fury's favor, and he doesn't see why it would be any different this time. He's confident that Usyk will be no exception to this rule.
My rematch with people is always ends up one way. I always end up knocking them out in the rematch. Whoever I've faced more than once has been knocked out in the rematch. So I'm envisaging something similar in the second fight with Usyk.
Some bold words from the Gypsy King, no doubt. But the real question is, will he back them up in the ring? Or will he fall once again to the undefeated champion, Usyk? Only time will tell. Now, as we wait for this highly anticipated showdown, there's another mystery brewing. What exactly is inside the briefcase that Usyk has been carrying throughout the press conference? It turns out that inside Oleksandr Usyk's briefcase at the press conference for their much-anticipated rematch was a picture of him landing a punch on Tyson Fury. The undefeated heavyweight star made a bold statement by carrying that image, reminding everyone of his previous victory and setting the tone for their upcoming clash. After revealing the picture, Usyk quickly walked to the other side of the stage and asked his upcoming opponent, Tyson Fury, to sign it. When Fury saw the image, he joked, "I look like Shrek in this picture. It's a shot of me taking a big left hand to the jaw." Usyk's manager, Aegis Klimas, chimed in with a laugh, saying, "You'll find it on eBay tomorrow." Meanwhile, Usyk proudly displayed the portrait to the audience, adding to the fun of the moment.
You will find it tomorrow on eBay.
There you go, signed and sealed from Oleksandr Usyk.
Of course, Tyson didn't have much choice when he was asked to sign the poster. He knew that it was the winner's privilege, and as the sore loser of their last fight, he had to go along with what Usyk wanted. Now, as they head into the sequel, there's been a lot of discussion about Fury's camp. Many people believe that he had too many distractions in his corner back in May. When asked if he plans to have the same team this time, the Gypsy King simply replied, "Yes." So, is this a smart move for Fury? Or will having the same team distract him again and keep him from defeating Usyk in the ring? What do you think about this? Please share your thoughts in the comments below.